the music releases that you're doing of Tupac's music keeps Tupac's name alive in many internet forums and chat rooms. Is this part of like the ideological part of the Tupac legacy building? I mean, do you know you're keeping his name alive? Even if they're talking good or bad, at least they're talking about Tupac.
I must say that the only plan I have is like the one that I told you about the music, making sure that his things get out. And then I had our family had a commitment around young people and doing something, because he was sold on the idea of thug mansions. Like, that's really something that he thought he could do, Right. So coalescing and trying to focus on what we could actually accomplish that would give some credence to his vision about young people. Doing that with the center, that's basically what we do to keep it, to do his ideology. I think that the sites and all of those things, and even Thug Life Army, that those are things that his fans do. And I think that we, in a lot of ways, I know with some of the sites, our work coalesces, it overlaps, in that other people, which I understand, other people love Tupac too, and other people love Tupac for different reasons. Other people knew him in different ways, and other people have different analysis about his music, his life, and in terms of questions like what did his life mean to young people. That really is for other people to do. So what I am is, that's something that I have a constant thankful gratitude prayer to God for, that people are interested enough to do that he has found value, that his life has found value, that his death even has value. I'm 61 years old, so I look at life different,
right.
from Tupac fans. But from my perspective, that is an important thing, and it says something about a person's life that people would want to do that, And I don't make value judgments over what someone says, or versus sometimes I put out, well, we'll get to that as well, but I put out things that people are not in agreement with, That's not, I don't have a judgment on what people think like that. I do what I do because I believe it's my responsibility to do it,
Right.
And, that's kind of the way I feel.
What are your thoughts on hip-hop, on where hip-hop is now? You were part of a massive movement, for African Americans, the Black Panther Party. Do you think that this fight has been lost, and maybe hip-hop is now chasing the American dollar, no matter what price?
Even at its worst, I am not in a position to single out hip-hop as the reason for what I perceive to be our current ability to give back our rights, not care about our rights, not know what the Constitution says and means to us, not have a responsibility for our children and our young people, to not feel it, that not just hip-hop artists, that seems to be the currency of the land, And I don't fault anybody for trying to make money, but I just think we're different. That's all I could say, because I can't make somebody be something else. We are a product of our particular backgrounds and our particular things that have happened in our lives. We have a responsibility, I think, in our genes, but I don't think everybody feels that way, and I can't make things what they're not. I am a recovering addict. As a recovering addict, I live by the Serenity Prayer. So that's not something I can change, So I just go on and ask God, can I have please little serenity on this issue? Can it just not bother me so much? And I believe in my heart that things will evolve to a better place, because the one thing we know for sure is that nothing is going to remain the same. If it's good, it's going to get bad. If it's bad, it's going to get good. It's really the way of the world, you know. So, you know, through this period, we don't sell a lot of records like we used to. We don't do, it's okay. What is most important to me and my family is this life that we try to live for young people and trying to save somebody's life. I just know that our young people are, and when I say young people now, I'm talking about people, the youth who are just underneath people who are famous. You know, but the young people that we work with them as human beings. And every year, if we turn it around for one or two of them, that's like a huge thing. We've been absolutely blessed, and that's a small number that I'm giving you. But that is important. It is important to reinstill hope in our young people, because what they don't have now that they used to have is hope for a better future that is based on something real, you know. Sometimes they have hope, but sometimes that hope is based upon irrational understandings of the way of the world, the way of themselves, the way of their situation, you know. So I don't know. I'll start to babble if you don't stop me, to tell you the truth. So.
Well, does